I'm Micah Johnson, owner of Micah Johnson State Farm Agency located in Conyers, Georgia, where the customers come first. And my licensed team is fueled by passion of helping individuals and families by offering life, health, and homeowners insurance, and much more. Come and let us give you a personalized quote for your auto, home, business, and even pet insurance. Yes, pet insurance. We even do pets. We cover everything. Our team proudly serves Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama. Let us help you protect your greatest assets, including you. You can call us at 678-374-4185 and follow us at Covered by MJ on all social media platforms. Here's the deal.
Okay,
We're here for you.
We are live. How y'all doing? How you doing, Tanisha?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I know you was a busy woman today.
Absolutely, a little bit busy today, but I'm here. It's almost 10 p.m. where I am, but I'm here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No,
It's late.
I thought it was later than that. I was like, okay, usually we start earlier, but your schedule kind of over conflicted with, and mine's also too. So
Yeah, we both had a busy day.
yeah. Well, I was only busy for an hour and a half, to be honest with you. Maybe 2 at the most. It was a quick pickup, put it in the garage, get it ready for next week. That was my day.
Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to find this next video. I don't know where this thing disappeared to. Here we go. This is the one.
You found it.
All right,
Come get
everybody,
ready with me. I'm going on a YouTube podcast.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to get my skin together, okay? It's dry. It's sensitive. It says,
I don't know who that
treat
woman
me
is.
nice. My skincare routine is simple. Water, glycerin, and rosé, sunscreen, and I'm 50.
Oh, wow. You said it was a surprise. That was a surprise.
I got you.
You got me. Got me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is Tanisha's channel on YouTube. Please explain to everybody what's that about.
My channel is for Black women who want to solo travel and move abroad, and consider some different options. So that is what my channel is primarily. That's the primary audience, people who want to solo travel and move abroad.
So you're not going to see no TNA. You're going to see a lot of scenery, okay?
Exactly. You're gonna see Perry, right? Any other travels.
Exactly. I had to make sure, that's the thing. I had to make sure I shared that with them, so they can get an insight, really good insight of you.
Thank you.
Other than us being co-hosts, they got to see who you are and what you do. And let's talk about Paris, the reactions of what's going on in the United States. How is the Parisians handling this chaos that we got going on right now in America?
So I think a lot of people are just kind of like, what the hell is going on with y'all? Like, y'all meaning the US, right? Like, I'm saying y'all meaning that. The minute people find out that I'm American, usually it's like, the minute they talk to me, it's like Trump and what's going on. So there is a more conservative party here. I kind of call them like the French MAGA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are typically very conservative, but for the most part, the French are usually liberal and they're built around protest. So the reaction is usually like, what are y'all doing? And why are y'all not burning up everything? Right? So I think it's in general, people feel really kind of sorry for us right now. Like, y'all going through it.
The reason why Americans aren't burning up everything, because it's like the other side will say, see, when y'all were in office, we didn't do that. So, and once again, Black people are sitting on the sidelines, just waiting, just watching what's going on. And another sideline information I want to give is Mitch McConnell announced that he's retiring from the Senate.
It's about time.
It's about time.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be ageist, okay? But
Mm-hmm.
the man needed to go ahead and retire, drop that retirement notice in. What are you waiting for? You get great federal benefits. The man was having what looked to be neurological problems, right? Like
Yes.
he needed to go somewhere and sit down.
What
Okay.
what state was he a senator of anyway?
I'm not exactly sure. That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. All I know is that the man just he blipped on, like it was a hard reset on camera. Like what's
It was
going
almost like
on?
he was in the Matrix, right?
Exactly. Several times.
So Mitch
Several
McConnell
times.
is a representative from Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
So our chances of having a Democrat win his seat is very low.
Is it very
Uh,
small?
it's very small. We're
Okay.
talking about Kentucky. And he's probably on the side where it's hardly any black people or hardly anybody that's blue that actually knows what's going on, that's awakened
Mm,
to say, hey, enough is enough. Let's get somebody in here. Let's change the seat so we can start defeating Trump and his BS. They're
yes.
not going to do it. They're going to probably put somebody that's MAGA in there. Make me a believer of positivity by doing the right thing. That's how I want to approach that thought.
Yep.
Because Kentucky is one of those states where they're poor and don't know that they're poor.
I think they're poor, they know they're poor, and they don't care. Meaning not that they don't care about their being poor.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care to vote within their self-interest. They
Mm-hmm.
think that a black person can make $1 million and they can make $2 and they will still believe that they are better than.
I could see that. And there's parts of Kentucky that they are awakened, but like I said, I haven't really come across it. If you're watching Fox News, then you're asleep. Plain
Yeah,
and simple.
basically.
Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is number 47. And I was trying. I'm sorry, guys. I would have had this clip, but number 47 has a picture on a fake. The White House did this fake cover of 47 on the cover of Time. All hail the king.
Wait a minute. It was a fake
Fake
magazine cover?
fake magazine cover, and on the cover it says "All hail the king." I'm gonna
This
make sure I post that picture on on IMU Lounge's Facebook and my personal Facebook. If you follow IMU Lounge, you could kind of investigate to get to my personal Facebook. You can follow me, but I'd rather you follow IMU Lounge, the brand versus the individual.
it's
Yes.
this is wild. Like we have every day we have content to go. I mean, every single day with this man.
Mm-hmm. And then some more stuff. So now there's this other thing. I'm trying to find some more stuff. There's this other thing. One of my peoples, they sent it to me, and I'm going to read parts of what they sent. Let's see here. I'm not giving their name. See, one of the things I'm not going to do is give their name that sent it because that's not who they are and what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do we have an exclusive?
We have an exclusive. It's
Okay.
kind of like an exclusive, but it's referring to. I'm trying to see. It's so this obvious. It's a picture of this dude that's bald headed. So he probably looked like a Nazi sympathizer. And it says that same Tuesday morning on an X account with over 17,000 followers named Glamour Responder made an anonymous post. Yeah, I'm in a courthouse waiting on warrants. Glamour Responder wrote. Turns out there's a lot of bitch work to be done to make mass deportations happen. One day prior, Glamour Responder had posted that he can confirm all of those regarding a list of cities where ICE was expected to begin deportation operations the next day. May have a betting pool to see who can guess which one at on my particular day based on the news, Glamour responded, wrote.
I'm not surprised because don't they have bounties for these bounty hunters in places like Texas or some other states? Don't they have some like a $1,500 a head, almost like it's given slave catcher.
Not even slave catcher. It's given Nazi Jew catcher. Jew. I'm sorry for the terminology, but Jewish
Yeah,
catcher,
yeah,
Jewish hunters. It's more so along the lines of that. Slave catchers, um, whew, with okay. I'll let you explain that part. But with the Nazis, they would pay um, Nazi sympathizers, non-Jewish people to oust
the other people.
Jews who were hiding, who were just simply trying to survive in the time.
Yeah, the only reason why I called it a slave catcher is because we know like the history of police officers and police in the US is built upon slavery, right? It
Yes.
started in after Reconstruction. So around like what 1870 or so.
Hmm.
So and the reason why I say like a slave catcher is almost like they were when we were the ones being apprehended, they would do the same things. They would give people bounties for us, right?
Right.
And we were not protected and we could be turned over easily.
Correct.
So history is repeating itself.
And hence why a lot of slaves ran to Canada and to Mexico.
Exactly.
So and to the Wild West before the West was, whatever, but they integrated with the Native Americans and became one within those tribes and basically yeah, good luck if you was pale.
Yeah, for sure. For
But
sure.
yes, so that was very interesting to see that that post because this dude really reveres himself like he's a king,
He does.
which is it's like, and I bet you some MAGA people is buying that shit. They like, oh my God, Donald Trump is a king. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, when you look at it, that's what his actions are, right? His actions are that he is the king. Everyone must do what he says. He has
Hmm.
appointed Elon Musk, right? Oligarch bro.
Hmm.
Um, several of his oligarch bros are doing things in government that should never be allowed.
And the weirdest thing is, Tanisha, is that the Supreme Court is the reason behind this.
Mm,
Clarence Thomas, old fugly monkey ass, whatever that guy, no Homer Wate, whatever his name is, all the Republican judges are the reason why we are in this mess.
well, they're going to uphold they're going to uphold Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he wants to do is what they'll do.
Because he's part of. Remember, he was part of their bidding. They're part of his
Yeah.
bidding. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're in a real mess. If you have an American flag, flip it upside down because this country
Basically.
is in very much distress. And so, with that being said, like you said, with the Parisians, how's the Black Parisians?
It
How
you
they
know,
did? How they like responding to?
I find that it depends. Surprisingly, I have talked to a few who are actually for Trump. It's really interesting. Really interesting. But for the most part, the ones that I've talked to for the most part
Hmm.
are anti-Trump. But you do have some people who say things like, "Oh, well, in my country," which tends to be an country in Africa that was colonized by the French.
Hmm.
This would not be anything, or maybe there's a history of
Corruption.
the corruption, so they see things differently.
Mm.
But I'm telling you, there are some people who don't have any problem with him. For the most part, though, most people here are astounded at his actions.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I You remember the? Let me play this video. Let me play this video real fast. And we did not really go into detail on this gentleman yesterday, and that's one of the things I wanted to make sure that we get people to understand this, because it is very severe. Can you? Oh shit! Don't tell me I erased it. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Y'all give me a second. Let me get this video back that I had yesterday. We had played it, and this gentleman, he's a World War II veteran. I didn't really go into detail because what he said was enough. Okay, I found him. I thought I erased him. Okay, I thought I found him. All right, I want y'all to watch this clip, okay?
So upset.
And
that
we'll
the
get back
things
to it.
we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for. It's just not it. Just takes me time to get over it. Why me sitting here like this? See?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a powerful message. That is a very powerful message for people to understand this, because he might be referring to the Marines that was white in his unit, when I know that there were black Marines that died for the same cause, and their death is now being put in vain when you have black Republicans. There were Native Americans that died. There were Spanish that fought in the United States military that died. To have somebody raise themselves up to believe that they're a king in the United States, when they fought against a person who raised himself up to want to be a king slash the I want to say the executioner, basically,
Mm-hmm.
because of people's certain ethnic and religious group. He was supposed to be the cleaner of this group. And this man, that video was in 2022. His uniform is as old as he is. And I was looking at small details. His uniform is as old as he is. And it says volumes. The tears that speaks volumes to us. We have to listen, because rebuilding an America, when you are in a place that's getting bombed, you don't know if you're going to die that day at all. You don't know if you're going to live or survive that actual day, if America becomes under attack, because our allies are now going to view us as an enemy that has to be destroyed. Those are tears of somebody that says, hey, this is not what I envisioned or what I fought for. You know? This goes beyond, it goes beyond me, it goes beyond a culture. It goes beyond like every day this man gives us content. Every day. But let's move from 47 for a second. I got good news. How you want to look at it, and all. So Ralph Yarl, if you guys remember him, he was the gentleman or savage that shot that young black man who accidentally rang his doorbell that was trying to pick up his sister. So to avoid jail time, he died. I'm not. He passed away.
Oh,
Um,
he died.
he's
Okay.
gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Okay.
He passed away. I guess the stress might have been too much on
Hmm.
him. I'm trying to see what they might say. Shot the country, defense. He claimed he was acting in self-defense. Last year, his physical and mental condition had deteriorated, so he already had heart issues. So it was too much on the body. He's
Was that
passed away.
the old guy, the old dude who was facing prison time, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So his body and soul is no longer walking this earth. So for me, I look at it as one less racist walking this earth.
This is true.
Now, y'all could sit here and say, well, you got to be hot. I look at it the way it is. If he shot that young man in cold blood the way he did, can you imagine what he might have, at his age, can you imagine what he probably got away with at a younger age towards
Ex-
a black person?
exactly.
What the possibility of what he's done to others or harm to others?
It's wild.
So that was one of the news I had to make sure I let you guys know that this gentleman is no longer walking the earth amongst us. That young man, he is a lifetime of recovery, but he's doing better. He's lucky to be alive. He has a wonderful aunt who was a nurse who made sure her nephew got back. She made sure her nephew got back to this world, man. Like he is okay. And I hope they sue this man, and I hope they have won. No money can give him back what he once was, but it can alleviate some of it to move forward to try to become, to have some kind of functional life. So I don't want to be so dark, everybody, but that's the light on the situation, shedding the light on that case. So those of you who want to know, the Most High served justice to this man. All right. So what you got?
What do I have? It's a lot going on today, right? What just more continuation of these job cuts. We talked about this yesterday, right?
Yes.
More of that is going on. Trump is still acting the same way, right? Just very bizarre. There's some bizarre behavior. Some videos are out with Elon Musk talking about ketamine use, right?
Ketamine,
And
cat.
ketamine, like the drug.
Correct, cat. That
Cat.
Somalians use to stay high, and
Oh,
it keeps them from
that's his
being.
name.
Yes,
Okay.
cat.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So cat, right? And him talking about it with, I think it was Don Lemon, and how he admitted on camera, and maybe we'll have to pull up the footage another day, but he admitted that he uses it like recreationally, so like once a week or so, right? Another member of his cabinet, he's over the Department of Defense, Pete, and correct the name if I'm wrong, Hedgepeth or Hedge something. I'm sorry, I got the
Pete Hedgehog. Yes.
yes. Yeah, exactly. Hedgehog. Exactly. He's been on camera, just weird behavior. When you have water, you don't you take a little swig of the water, right, to wet your vocal cords. But you don't sip it like it's a drink. like it's a drinky drink, like it's vodka or Absolute, or
Okay.
you know, like it's Uncle Nearest, okay? But that is what this man is doing. And you
Hold
can
on. Say it one more time. Say that drink one more time.
Uncle Nearest, right?
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
black owned,
Thank you.
exactly. Uncle Nearest, the black owned is it cognac, right?
It's same as Jack Daniels
Okay. So I'm sorry, bourbon.
bourbon.
Bourbon, right?
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, every press conference, this man is sipping it, this water, this glass of water, and it's the way he drinking it. You
Hmm.
don't drink water this way. So
And
I'm just like, are y'all all high? Are you smoking crack? Are you doing heroin? Are you sniffing glue, mushrooms? What are you doing? What are y'all doing? Are you on the powder? What are you doing?
she saw you on the powder. I
I mean,
think
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's
yes.
not looking good. It's not looking good at all. But this is who they have. You know, this is who
Ever
47 has
Hold on. Hold on,
worry
running
that
the
Tanisha.
this
Hold on.
country.
may get
I
in the
found it
way of
for
your
you.
government
You
contracts and
found it.
clearances,
Mhm.
and also and Wall Street as well?
Well, from a standpoint of Wall Street, what matters is execution. You know, are you building value for investors? Tesla is worth about as much as the rest of the car industry combined, from nothing. So that's pretty good. As I mentioned, we had the best-selling car on Earth last year.
All right.
So from an investor standpoint, if there is something
There y'all have it.
But it was another clip where he admitted the use of it.
Okay.
I don't know if that one may not have been it that you pulled up, but we'll get to that one another time because I do want everyone to see it because my mind was blown. All right. I just it's absolutely
Oh.
amazing. I mean,
Okay.
you see it?
Yes, I found it. Y'all give me a second. Let me get that together.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll keep
we're
talking.
open. If you're watching, please, we're open to questions. Ask us some questions. Let me get this together, all right? But ask
Definitely.
us some questions. Definitely ask us some questions, okay?
Let us know your questions that you've got right now. Let us know what your concerns are. How are you feeling where you are? Let us know where you're commenting from, what city, what state. If you're international, what country you're commenting from.
Guess what? It don't want to do. It does not want to come on. Nope. It's giving me an error for that particular file. And I found the clip. It's a 3-minute clip.
Okay.
And where Don Lemon asking about his drug use.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to do this. Okay? We're going to post this in the comment section for y'all to see it. And then y'all could tell us exactly. Bam. See? Okay. So make sure y'all watch that. That's the comment section, the clip of Elon Musk and him speaking on his drug use. Okay. And Peach Hegseth, aka Pete Hedgehog, that I'm gonna call him that. As Tanisha was saying about the sippy cup that he always has.
Exactly. We're gonna have to pull that up. I need to find that clip because I saw a TikTok video.
Okay.
And yeah, someone was talking about it and it made sense. Like, what is this man doing?
He's
So when
drinking
you
on the job.
drinking on the job, and then when you look at Elon Musk, I mean, I always thought maybe, he did a little bump or so, little
Hmm.
cocaine bump every so often.
I can see that.
Yeah, most of the tech guys do it, honestly. A lot of them do it, especially
Hmm.
at that level. But ketamine is something totally different. And when you look at the history of these guys, I'm talking about Musk and some of these tech bros,
Hmm.
they believe in some different shit. They believe that they believe in look at Elon and how many kids he has. All right.
13.
13. A lot of them believe in white supremacy ideals and values. They believe in like eugenics.
Hmm.
Okay. So we're going there with it. They believe in these types of things. So we have to be just very careful. This is who we have. Basically, they're a shadow government running the country now. That's what's going on.
Correct. Correct. And it's like Trump. If you go to the White House, and Trump has this propaganda video that is similar, eerily similar. Let me pull up this other video. It's eerily similar to this guy. Please go to the White House, and if anything, I'm gonna go pull up that link real fast, y'all. Keep talking, Miss Mercer.
Okay.
For me, I don't know why I get quiet when I'm trying to multitask, because it's
No,
almost like I gotta sink into what I'm looking at.
listen, I get it. I was trying to multitask myself, so my bad with that one. No, but we're continuing just to monitor this strange behavior. And I know people may not be talking about it. You may not really hear it in mainstream media, but we are going to talk about it. It is extremely disturbing,
Hmm.
and it's just inappropriate on all levels. I don't know. I keep going back to, how did this man get into office? Why are we dealing with the things that we are having to deal with? It is wild. It's wild right now. When you look at, and I believe we talk about this? I don't know if we did, but just there have been like 87
Oh no,
incidents.
sorry. That
Okay.
wasn't supposed to come in so fast. I was supposed to do something. It just comes in so fast.
Right,
But
right.
we're going to play a good little 30 seconds of this, and then while we're doing that, www.whitehouse.gov. So while we do that, I'm gonna make sure I post this link. Okay. And I want y'all to look. Y'all can go there yourselves, and you guys can see his propaganda video. Even how everything is done. It's like, look at me, even from the jump. Okay, y'all gonna see this man is all about himself. All right, so let's go.
대로 위대한 승리를 안아온 잊을 수 없는 2021년. 경례하는 총비서동지께서는 당제 8차 대회가 제시한 웅대한 투쟁 강령을 실현하기 위한 첫해 진군길에서 백전백승 조선노동당의 불패 향도력이 더욱 힘있게 발휘되도록 현명하게 영도하시었습니다. 조국의 미래인 어린이들을 튼튼하게 잘 키우는 것보다 더 중차 시련의 눈빛바람 다 막아주시는 강리하고 억세 전당적 전국가적인 힘을 남김없이 과시된 격동의 한 해였습니다. 속에 국방발전 전람회 속에 중핵적인 사업으로 완강 국가 사업의 전반적인 분야에서 긍정적 변화들이 일어난
Don't do it. Okay. And if you go to the White House one, it's eerily similar to that.
To that one.
Yes.
And that was Kim Jong-un, right?
Yes.
Of North Korea, right?
Yep, the Rocket Man.
Yeah, the dictator, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
The supreme leader. They call him the supreme leader. So, or the supreme whatever, supreme marshal, supreme whatever. They think he's God walking this earth. For those who believe in Kim Jong-un, and those who don't, they run away. They try to defect. They go to China. They go to South Korea.
Yeah.
They go where they can go.
It's crazy.
But, yes. So that's basically, if, like I said, if it's in the link. It's in the comment section, www.whitehouse.gov, and you'll see the video that I'm speaking of. Make sure y'all look at that, understand what's at play. That's all we're trying to just bring awareness to. today. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. The parallels are there, right? The similarities are there.
yes.
And also, one thing we did talk about yesterday, right, was just the whole, and it's continuing with Trump talking to Putin.
Hmm.
Am I pronouncing that man's name right? I
Yeah,
want to call him.
yeah, Vladimir Putin, yeah.
Okay, so these talks are continuing, right? These talks are continuing with looking at possibly ending that military conflict.
What
But
military conflict?
as we talked about Ukraine and Russia.
Ukraine is not going to stop fighting.
Oh, I don't believe they will either, but you
Mm-mm.
know what he's trying to do. He's trying to
Yeah.
put political pressure.
Well, what Trump is really trying to do, okay, and remember I said he's trying to shake down Ukraine. If I didn't say it yesterday on camera, sometimes we get into topic discussions
Yeah.
before we turn the camera on.
Yeah.
So I apologize. And if we didn't hit the points yesterday, let's hit it today. Let's cover it today.
Mm-hmm.
Trump is trying to shake down Ukraine for $500 billion worth of natural resources for the next 25 years. Donald Trump is not going to be alive for 25 years. Who's going to be alive? His children and his grandchildren is going to be alive for 25 years. And probably on the back end of that deal that he's trying to get for Ukraine for us to quote unquote do security for Ukraine to stop Russia, which he's going to tell the military, hey, just let Russia go through so they can finish attacking Ukraine, because that's who Donald Trump is, right? Long story short, the money on the back end that Donald Trump is looking for is to enrich his family to get to Elon, whatever, part-time Musk status.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Donald Trump is looking for or trying to correlate in his deal. He doesn't give two rats schnitzel about Ukraine.
Nope, he really does not.
That's it.
It's all money game for him.
It's a money game, money grab, and he's doing it in the name of the Republicans.
Absolutely.
So he and Elon is going to get majority of that. So they're trying to make so much money to the point where Americans are like, I'm sick of this, whatever happens, it'll be too late. Imagine Elon got money that he can run away and disappear in his world.
And speaking of which, another thing, speaking of Elon, and we need to maybe we'll talk about this tomorrow's episode, but literally the man is saying, and going back to what these tech bros think, these tech bros are saying they did their research apparently, and they feel like New Zealand is one of the best places to be if you're not in the US. And there was a comment that I saw this morning, my time. And basically, Elon is like, why are y'all looking at New Zealand? Like insinuating that the US is the best place to be. And you can build a wall, you can send people away, but you can also build a wall to keep people in.
All right, I'll tell New Zealand this. If they come from the South, ask them what they vote. Ask them what they vote when they come into that airport trying to run away. If they vote Republican, send their ass back to America.
You're saying people in New Zealand?
Yeah. If the people want to try to run to New Zealand, I'm telling New Zealand to send their ass back to America if they vote Republican. You don't want them in your country because they will tear your country up with their immoral values. That's my thought on them, because if you're a friendly nation. I don't know how you treat your Aboriginals there, your Aborigines, or even your not Samoans, but they're kind of close to Maoris.
The Maoris.
The Maoris.
Yep.
I'm not sure how y'all treat those folks, but the thing is, do not accept any Americans coming from Republican Party, MAGA beliefs and all that stuff. Not even for vacation. Turn their ass around, send them back.
Yeah, they just announced. I know they announced changes to their. I think they a new digital nomad program or a new visa program. They're trying to get people. I think Elon and others are worried that people are leaving the U.S. That's a
Hell
big,
yeah, but this is because they won't have no power.
yeah,
They won't
basically,
have no power to push their bull on.
yeah. They're worried. They're
Yeah.
upset.
Yes. So, what you got for us before we close out this show? I know it's late for you.
It is late for me here. I don't think I do. I really have anything else? What else? It's like I send you stuff all the time, right?
Hmm.
And I'll send you stuff during the day, like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, and now I'm trying to figure
You
out
gotta
what
send me. You gotta send me video clips.
exactly. I really do. I really do
Yeah.
because I send you these things. What
Instagram.
else?
You could send me. See, the thing is, with the YouTube thing I got, right? That's the one that is messing up on me right now. If they're Instagram videos or Facebook videos, just send a link and tell me, hey, download it, and I got it for the show. But
Okay.
tomorrow, guys, Tanisha going to be producing tomorrow's show because I'm gonna be on the road
Yep.
tomorrow. So she's going back to the director producer chair of this show, which she always is. Well,
For sure.
I was just a tech guy for the last couple of days. So it's been fun. We had one viewer. Thank you for watching the show.
Thank
Man,
you.
we appreciate that. Hopefully
Thank
we entertained
you.
you enough. Sorry if I got so dark. I need to be on this platform. I gotta admit, I need to be a little bit more light. Um, I can't be so in my emotions about what's going on. But honestly, I am passionate about this because I did serve this country just like many others before me, after me, and during my time, serve in the U.S. military. And I, I've we quote unquote liberated a country from dictatorship, which was Iraq. Those who went to Afghanistan to free them from their rule of, their terrorists, their tyranny that they were going through. So it is very passionate for me to speak on certain subject matters where it's like common sense would have told you guys when everybody was telling those who don't listen, and now you're feeling it and you're crying and you're doing all this stuff. I'm gonna say I don't feel sorry for you, but I do have to be a little bit lighter towards those who are with us. And if y'all say I'm at the right shade I need to be for the show, I'll continue being at the right shade. But if I'm too dark, just let me know and I'll lighten up my rhetoric a little bit. And any closing words?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is really heavy stuff, right? It's heavy every day. And we know that people are having a hard time, right?
Hmm.
They're having a hard time. We appreciate people tuning in. We appreciate people watching. We appreciate the comments and just the love in general, right?
Yes.
But we know that folks are having a hard time dealing with this. So this is one of the reasons why we try to come in and report the news, give you a variety of topics, and we'll continue to do that, of course.
All right. Now, to that guy who shot the young man, I think didn't a couple of his family members speak out on him, against him.
Which guy are you talking about? The
Ralph,
oh, okay. I'm
Ralph, what's the man name? Ralph Yarl.
yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Charles shooting off Ralph Yarl. Yarl was the black man that was shot. I'm sorry. Yarl was the young black man that was shot. Andrew Lester is the guy that shot him. So my apologies. Lester shot Ralph Yarl.
Okay.
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 So I think, if I remember correctly, and I'll get more information on it tomorrow, but I'm sure a family member did speak up against him um, when it first occurred. And to that family member that did speak up against him, I know you felt your personal ways against them, but at the same time, that is your family member. I believe it might have been a son or daughter, or somebody close to him. Our condolences to you at the end of the day. All right. And to young Ralph. All right. Peace be unto you all. All right.
See you guys next time.
Next time, guys.
All right.
All right, don't jump off.